Okay, we are making sheet pan tacos, and I've got in 1 pound of hamburger, and I'm just going to kind of put it in here. Now, I'm not going to put any onions in this, and that is entirely up to you, whatever you want to do. But I'm just making a simple sheet pan tacos. When my kids were growing up, I just didn't put onions in my tacos. And so I'm just making them just like I always did for my kids. Okay, we got that on. I just cut my parchment paper in half. We're going to pop it in right there on our sheet pan. And these are just easy stand-up taco shells. You can just kind of throw this together pretty quick. Just simple and easy. And I like these little stand-up ones. And always check the date, because sometimes on these boxes, now I don't know if you know this or not, but sometimes they'll be outdated. They'll be stale. And do I return to Walmart? Yes. I'll tell y'all a little secret that I learned. If you can go on, like if you get your groceries delivered or pick up or anything, you can go on there if there is a problem, and you can have them take that off. Because I ordered a bag of lemons not too long ago, and every one of them was rotten. I mean, the fur and everything. So you just go on there, you let them know, and you don't have to return it or anything. You just get your money back. Okay, we're just going to check on our meat. This is the way that I strain my hamburger. I just do it over a little bowl. Now you can save that and make beef broth out of it. You really can. We need to see if we can get as much out as we possibly can of the grease. And we also need to see how much we can get out of hamburger by making our beef broth and water and all that stuff. It is so expensive. Just so expensive. Just going to put it right back in our pan. I'm going to set this aside. Oh, we're going to put in 1/4 cup of water, just 1/4 of a cup. And then we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of the taco seasoning, or your packet. Whatever seasoning you use, you can just use it. And sometimes I might need a little bit more water. So we really need about 1/2 cup of water. Okay, we're going to take, this is how I make my tacos. Now everyone is different. I'm taking 1/2 cup of black beans and putting them right in, 1/2 cup. Because I love beans. Now we're going to take about 1 teaspoon of sugar, trust me. Trust me. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I like to do the sheet pan ones because then everybody can put on the different toppings that they want. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my toppings out, and then me and my husband can make whatever we want on our tacos. Okay, I already have some shredded lettuce that I had purchased, and we need to use it up. I have some yellow peppers and red peppers. I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting them all up. Okay, I'm going to turn this down. It is ready. I'm just going to put it on a different burner. So then we have our beautiful red and yellow peppers. We have our lettuce. And I like fresh tomatoes on mine. I like these little grape tomatoes. My husband likes salsa, which that is fine too, but I really like the little grapes, so I'm going to put them in here. And this is a great way to just kind of single out, you know, make you a little platter so people can come in and do whatever they want to on their tacos. But I would do a platter and then different little taco, and let everybody come in and do their taco shells. I have a little bit of Fiesta blend of cheese. I'm going to open it right up. And we're going to put it right in our taco shells first. I like these little ones that stand up, because then I can fix it so easy. They're really great if you're doing like steak and grilled chicken, kind of like a fajita taco. Okay. Now I'm going to pop these right in the oven and let that cheese melt. So I put them at 350 and I'm going to put them in there for like 5 minutes, just till the cheese is melted. We don't want to burn our taco shells. And I do have an avocado that I'm going to... Sometimes I don't know if it's any good or not. Okay, we're just going to pop it. I'm going to put it right with the lettuce, because I know we're going to eat this avocado quickly. And I just squeeze it right out. It's perfectly ripe and ready to use. Okay, I have a little bit of lime juice. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon right over the avocado and the lettuce. It's going to give it a really good flavor. You just put it right over that lettuce. And your lettuce won't turn brown either. Maybe 3 tablespoons. Okay. I also have some jalapeños here. Can't have a taco without jalapeños. Here's my peppers, my lettuce and avocado, a little bit of jalapeños. All right, I'm going to pour just a little bit of salsa in here because my husband's going to want salsa. Okay, now my husband wanted this sauce. He said he had it somewhere. I don't know where, but it's called cream of sauce, cilantro, lime. It's Cholula, and we're going to give it a shot. He says it's better than sour cream, so we're going to give it a shot. And I got some just regular Taco Bell mild sauce because that's what I like. Our cheese is all melted, so now we're going to put in our beans and meat, or our meat sauce. And if you have any left over, just save it. You can have any sauce or beans left over. You can have it later with chips, or you can make a special dip out of it. Now I'm going to sprinkle some peppers. Just on the one I know that my husband's going to want. Okay, I'm going to put on some jalapeños. We're going to put on a little bit of lettuce. Going to put on a little bit of guacamole. Or avocado. I always call it guacamole, but it's just avocado. We're going to put on a little bit of salsa. I might put a little bit on mine too. Some tomatoes, fresh tomatoes on mine. And I'm going to put on a little bit of the creamer. And a little bit of hot sauce. Just a little. Or a little bit of mild sauce. Give a little bit more flavor. Okay, then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese, and that's it. Okay, guys, these are our sheet pan tacos. I got to try it. Oh my gosh. I want to take another bite before I even swallow the last one. It's that good. With that fresh tomato, the jalapeno, you can leave all that out, but with the avocado, the beans, the meat, it's just so good. You have to try these. These are the way I make them for my family. Sometimes I might switch it up a little bit. Sometimes I'll use chicken instead of hamburger. But I'm telling you, this is amazing. Amazing. I just want to say thank you for watching, for commenting, for coming into my kitchen with me, for just making the recipes. You guys are making the recipes and you're giving me feedback on them. And I love that. I want to give you the best that I possibly can. But you guys go, make the tacos. You're going to love them. They're simple, easy. You guys go, have a wonderful, wonderful day.